subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be the first to get all my latest writing tips and videos. And remember, be original. Be a writing original. What's up everybody, Adrian here, back with another video of every horror subgenre. This is part 4. We're going to be talking about the paranormal subgenre, ghosts and spirits, haunted houses, possession, devil, demons, and hell, witches and occult, and supernatural powers. So if you're a writer who's writing a screenplay or a book and you need some, help on, what horror subgenre that you want to write about, I'm also going to touch on horror subgenres that you never even heard before. Or if you're just like a fan of horror movies and want to learn something or, check out something you never saw before with subgenres, then this is the video for you. So let's continue right now. So let's talk about paranormal subgenre. The paranormal and the fear of the unknown is naturally a classic topic of horror, gathering everything from ghosts to demons and even witches. It is usually the part of horror cinema that gets the scariest. Ghosts and spirits, specters, or spirits need no introduction, for they exist since forever. In horror cinema, they usually are the soul of the dead people, which for whatever reason, unfinished business and revenge are the most common reasons. Does not go to the hereafter, but stay on Earth, haunting people. Actually, the first horror movies ever made with no sound were about ghosts and paranormal and spirits. So some of the movies to check out to give you an idea of the paranormal subgenre is obviously Poltergeist, the original. It has one of the most scariest, disgusting scenes in a mirror. I'm not going to spoil it, but that mirror scene, oh my god. And that was directed by Spielberg, believe it or not. You could also watch the remake, but it wasn't as good as the original. Also, The Frighteners, 1996. That's like a very unique comedy, but also, scary movie at the same time. Good mixture of both. Juno, 2002. This is like a Japanese horror film. Now, that is one of the most creepiest, atmospheric, visual, and the sound in that movie is just makes your skin crawl. So be careful with that film. And also Mama, 2013. That was okay, but I think Jessica Chastain's in that movie, and I love her. So I checked out that movie just for her, and it was okay. It was all right. So let's continue. The next subgenre is haunted houses. This one speaks for itself. The difference with the ghost subgenre comes from the fact that the spirits here belongs to the house itself and are not following someone in particular, just whoever moves in, basically. Sometimes, like in the film 1408, it is the room itself that is alive. So some movies to check out is House on Haunted Hill, 1959 with Vincent Price, The Haunting, 1963, The Amityville Horror, 1978. That one is one of my favorites. And 1408, 2007. I did see that movie before. It was good. It was, I didn't know what to expect, but I liked it in the end. So definitely, give it a look to give you an idea of a more specific, instead of just a haunted house, it's just a room. So let's move on. Let's look at the possession subgenre. The possession / exorcism is a subgenre in which people's bodies is infiltrated by an evil spirit or demon that will take control over the person. The genre owes its success to The Exorcist, 1973. My favorite horror movie of all time. That movie, when I first saw it as a kid, messed me up. But it's still one of my favorites to this date. One of the most famous horror films of all time. The subgenre found a renewed interest in the past 10 years a resurgence with the release of multiples exorcism blockbusters. So there's tons of possession exorcist films, knockoffs, remakes, reboots, sequels, but the original, you can't beat that one, so you must. If you're a horror fan or just a fan of movies, because it's not just a great horror movie, it is a great movie. You have to check it out. But be careful. It'll mess you up. There's some visual like scenes in there that you can never unsee. So you can also check out The Exorcism of Emily Rose, 2005. That was a very good film. And the actress there played in that TV show Dexter. She was the sister. And she like contorts herself in a lot of weird ways. And you think it's CGI, but it's not. It's all her doing these weird like bending of the body while she's possessed, and it's freaky. Also, The Rite, 2011, that movie stunk. And Possession, 2012, that one was okay. So, but Exorcist, that's a must. Next is Devil, Demons, and Hell subgenre, which is the devil itself or its demon servants. Religion has always been a major source of inspiration for horror films. This subgenre often appears as crossover between possession films and zombie films, but also includes films relating to hell. So, one movie you should definitely check out that has like a mixture of all this, religion, devil, demons, and hell is The Omen. Okay, starring Gregory Peck. You can also watch the remake, but I really wouldn't waste my time with it. But the original, it's a must. The sequels were not that good, but some other movies to check out is The Beyond, 1981, Demons, 1985, Prince of Darkness, 1987, starring Donald Pleasant, since he starred in all the Halloween movies. And finally, Devil, 2001, also known as The Devil's Backbone. So definitely check these out to give you a good idea of the subgenre dealing with devils, demons, and hell. Now let's talk about witches and the occult subgenre. So it's been featured since the early Middle Ages. Witches and the science of the occult naturally appear as common horror themes. Witches are mostly women, but men can be found, just like in the movie Warlock, 1989. In any case, witches are cruel, merciless persons who use their paranormal power to do evil things. Now, I hate witches. They creep me out. And I hate like that they could curse you or put a spell on you and there's nothing you could do about it. But some films to check out is Black Sunday, 1960. Suspiria, 1977, which is one of my favorite films of all time. It's an Italian film. It's one of the most beautiful, visually stunning, colorful, like a kaleidoscope. Every movie frame is a masterpiece. You have to check this movie out. It is gorgeous. Also, The Blair Witch Project, 1999, which is a found film footage. And in Lords of Salem, 2012, by Rob Zombie. I actually just did, like a day ago from when I'm recording this video, I did my first horror movie review of the Lords of Salem. So you must check that out. It is like, it has to do with like religious and witches and a lot of disturbing images and gore, blood, and undertones and symbolism. It is freaky. A little boring, but super freaky. It's so disturbing, but I break everything down first with the non-spoilers, then I get into like super heavy, detailed, horrific spoilers. So you have to check out my review. And finally, we're going to touch on supernatural power subgenre. So, at the limit with science fiction, this subgenre often features a hero, quite often a teen or a kid for some reason, with paranormal powers, but who, unlike superheroes, it often they are unable to control them properly. They can't unable to control their supernatural powers properly, resulting in pretty bad things. So some movies to take a look at: this Carrie, 1976. Like, she has, all these telekinetic powers that can move objects when she gets angry. Scanners, 1981, one of my favorite films. And Firestarter, 1984, with a little kid, Drew Barrymore. And finally, Dark Touch, 2014. I didn't actually see this film, but even the cover looks kind of creepy, so you should check it out. I'm gonna check it out. So that's pretty much it, guys, with the paranormal subgenre. I hope you enjoyed these series. There's a lot more coming. I still got like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. So I'm not quite done with the subgenres, but please like, subscribe to my channel. It's officially, October 1st. Halloween's coming up. I got a lot more Halloween and horror movie reviews and horror movie writing tips, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. So please subscribe to my channel. Help me grow it. Until next time, thank you so much, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, share this video, hit me up on Facebook and Twitter, comment down below. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also, don't forget to check out my other videos. And until next time, remember my motto: where story comes first.